ForexDayBreak podcast.
Good morning and welcome to episode 107. Forex pairs in this episode are EURUSD. We are trying to figure out what is going on in this pair. Dollar yen, next leg of the triangle is forming to the upside, and pound dollar, we see more upside on this correction and try to catch the reversal when it happens. It is recommended that you will learn to read the market yourself and not just blindly enter trades based on my signals or from any other signal provider. I will not take responsibility from your trading losses or credit from your profits. Okay, that said, let's start this episode. Hello and welcome to the show. This is Forex Daybreak daily podcast with me, Ville Vainio. And let's go ahead and see EURUSD for our chart. The price action in EURUSD is not giving any clear signals. The decline from the previous high, which ended the triangle in my labeling at 109.75, and the decline from that is not looking very impulsive. Also, the recent price action is corrective looking, so perhaps we will see more upside still in this pair and can expect a continuation for this already very complex correction. I have not labeled this recent upwards move, neither the three wave or overlapping decline from the 109.75 level. I have no new trades today for this pair. I would like to see some clarity in here. I would like to see a little bit more structure, neither the upside or downside. I would like to see an impulsive structure to the downside, because we still need one more larger 5-wave structure in order to complete this even larger wave sequence. So we are forming or have just completed minute wave 4, and now it seems that we still need a little bit more upside on this pair to complete the correction. I had marked it completed in the previous peak 109.75 or thereabouts, which would have been nice ending to this complex correction with the triangle. But now the decline is very overlapping, like we checked out yesterday. So if you can see here again, first there's a three-wave drop with a powerful move all the way down to 107.75 approximately, and then a recovery almost back to where the strong move started. Since then we have been making overlapping price action and now have moved still to the upside. Price now 108.6. So maybe we can expect a 5-wave structure out of this or a larger 3-wave structure if we put this drop as an X wave. So 3-wave move would propose that first this is correction and second this is an X wave, and now we should see the next upwards move to form a 3-wave structure to complete the Z wave, the Z wave of the very complex double three or triple three correction. So more upside. Hard to say at this point what would be the expected level where this correction would finally end. But at this point, I would say 109.5, 109.7, thereabouts, we can expect this upwards move to reach. So the price action here is very, very complex, very hard to figure out at the moment. There's very much overlapping. The volatility has been quite low on this week. Last week, there's of course ECB statement. Mario Draghi came out again with a lot of confidence that he has the tools to make the euro area economy recover and be in better shape. But anyway, the volatility has been quite low, so maybe we can expect a little pickup on volatility and larger moves today and rest of the week. But at this point, hard to say what will be the result here. If we see a strong move downwards, then of course the count I proposed yesterday that we are forming or have already started to form the fifth wave down, minus wave 5. If we get a strong move downwards, break the previous low around 107.7, this would be a stronger signal that we have already started the impulsive wave down. I hope this makes sense. It is a little bit hard to figure out right now. So let's see a couple of other pairs. Dollar yen. I have used my Fibonacci retracement tool here so we can compare this recent upwards move to the previous leg of the triangle. So 61.8% Fibonacci expansion, retracement level would be one possible target for this forming leg of the triangle. So perhaps we can expect a three-wave move. Maybe we get a little bit more downside and then towards the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. And from there, one more leg is needed in order to complete this triangle formation. And then the next phase of this very large correction can start. There has been a lot of triangle formations in dollar yen, and this is the latest one. And it's forming quite a large triangle and correcting the multi-year bull market, which started around price 75. So we are now 118.215. I can expect a move towards 120 level in order to complete this leg of the triangle. Maybe even higher. The trend line of the triangle is around 122.6 perhaps. But maybe we are not going to get so high on this leg. This can be hard to trade. I have no new trades in dollar yen today. At this point, maybe later if we get some promising price action, if we get a clear signal that we can expect a move higher, perhaps then we can enter a trade here also. We traded this yesterday, or was it day before? Anyway, we have traded this pair this week with some results, but nothing major has happened. The triangle, when it forms, it can be a very overlapping, choppy ride, so this can be hard to trade, nerve-wracking trades to pull off. If you can see here, there's a couple of weeks of price action and it is very, very overlapping. But the good thing about triangles is that they are very predictable. You can usually get quite accurate targets. So if you have the nerves to trade these triangles, they can be quite profitable trades, and maybe they will take time to reach to the targets, but still the levels are quite easy or quite reliable to predict. So the case here as well, I'm guessing we get a little bit more downside and then a turnaround and towards the 120 level. This is the next leg of the triangle, leg D, which forms to the upside. All right, let's see pound dollar. A very strong move yesterday to the upside, and this gives a quite clear signal that the correction has not finished yet. We traded this pair yesterday to the downside. I got quite good results, I think 40 pips or so, or even more. But then the powerful move to the upside and a clear signal that we still need more upside to complete this correction. So we can draw it here. Maybe there's an WXY correction going on here. So 3 waves up, 3 waves down for the X wave, and now we can expect a 3-wave move. And maybe towards the previous fourth wave and the termination point of the previous fourth wave, which I have marked at 144.77. And after that, we can expect the fifth wave to start and form to the downside, making new midterm lows below 140. Maybe there's an opportunity to trade this last part of the correction, but the upside is quite limited, so maybe it's best to stay away and look for the reversal and the opportunity to trade this to the downside, but make your own judgments. I'm not going to enter any trades at the moment. Maybe later during the day, if we get some promising price action and clear signal that there's going to be a stronger move, because there's 100 pips to gain here, maybe even more than that. If we go on to the lower time frames, perhaps we can find an opportunity. I'm not going to do that right now, but I can see this later during the day, and of course I will post, if I make any trades, I will post those into the Facebook group. So if you are not already a member of the group, go ahead and search it in Facebook. So ForexDayBreak Trading Signals is the name of the group. So go ahead and ask to join. I will approve you and you will get the signals that I post there daily or whenever I make trades. All right, let's see Euro Pound and the development here. We have had quite strong moves to the downside. The one thing I am concerned is that we have an overlap between the waves. So if we draw here first the three waves down and then they move higher, there's an overlap between these waves, and this is not a valid impulsive wave if there's overlap between waves 1 and wave 4. So this is a problem and is giving mixed signals on this pair, since we have a powerful move down after that and looking bearish right now. So the signals are not very clear in this pair. I have labeled the previous peak as the top of intermediate wave B, also a minor wave Z. So this is very complex correction already. Perhaps there is still one more move higher, but at the moment it is looking quite strong to the downside. And of course, this can be still counted as waves 1 and 2 of one lesser degree, and we might be still forming an impulsive structure. But at the moment, the signal here is not very clear. The count cannot be made very certain, but the price action is looking bearish. So maybe we will see more downside during the day, and maybe we can enter a sell stop order around 0.755 level in order to catch the next move down. Okay, that's all for today. Subscribe in YouTube to get these videos, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.
ForexDayBreak.com